All right, what is going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. It is our second stream of the day. Very successful stream this morning. Thanks to everyone who showed up. We did a scalping session this morning. We had 2 separate scalps. Both turned out really well for us. I think it was like $1,700. So it was a good scalping session this morning. So thank you for everyone that showed up to the New York session scalping this morning. This evening, I should say, we are in a trade already that we took earlier today. We took sells on Euro AUD. We had a gap down to start the session here. So if you look at your broker, it doesn't show it on TradingView, but if you look at your broker, you'll see where market open is. Market open gapped down roughly like 10 pips. Jan, what's up? How are you? Jose, what's up? How are you? So yeah, we got in at about 12 o'clock this afternoon off this candle because we had 3 candles with very tiny bodies and long wicks formed at an FVG, and it did in fact come down and into profit twice. But looking at the overall structure of this chart, this is Euro AUD, by the way, guys. Obviously on a pretty strong downtrend here, as you can see. Looks like it could possibly be reversing, but not yet. I'm still thinking we're going to see at least 47 pips, minimally to there. If it breaks the lows, we're looking at something like 86 pips. But this is the trade we're in right now. The 4-hour and the 1-hour is going to close here very soon. Again, a lot of consolidation right here on the on this hour chart, which means it's having trouble breaking the highs and it's having trouble breaking the lows. Based on the trend and the upwards here, but the inability to break these highs, I think we're going to fall off. Just market structure there. No indicator or anything else needed, just straight market structure. What's going on, Miguel? How are you? Welcome, Miguel. So anyway, yeah, we're in that. We can look at a couple other charts, but realistically, that's the only thing that we're in, and I assume we're going to stay in that for the night. There is AUD news tonight, isn't there? There's AUD news at 7:30. Oh boy. There's a lot of AUD news coming out here at 7:30. Red folder AUD news too. We may want to close the trade before the news comes out. Because you don't want to get wicked out with a massive, if it comes out good. We'll see here though. We'll see what happens coming into this 15-minute candle-ish. See what's going on. See if it makes sense. But like I talked about, we typically don't hold into red folder news. See if we can get us some information on that. Everything I'm reading is saying it's going to come out bullish, which is not good for this trade. But we're only, what, like 3-4 pips? 6 pips. Couple pips, so we'll see what happens here. Going into this new hour, we're going to wait about 15-20 minutes. Again, we got in this trade earlier with the intention of this coming down and coming to retest these lows. Like I said, we don't really trade news, so it's something that we're going to have to look at going into this 7:30 candle here, because I don't want to be tapped out or take profit with news. It's just too volatile. As we always talk about, red folder news is not something I like to trade. But we'll see what happens here. EMA ribbon's right there, so we'll see what kind of happens. Hopefully everybody had a good day, though. Again, great stream this morning, so thanks to everyone that showed up there. What is that mark right there? So this is where we don't want it to cross. Right there. That would be the high that we don't want to see it cross. Yeah, we're holding about 10 pips. So, we're going to see what happens here in the next 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Adam Cross, what's going on, man? How are you? What's going on, guys? Good wick there. Let's look at what's going on his closer time frame here. PAUD's dropping. AUDJPY. So, actually, if AUD news comes out positive, yes, this is really live electronic music. This is really live. So, if the AUD news comes out good, this is going to be in our favor. This is going to drop because the primary pair is the euro. So with the euro being the primary pair, AUD is the secondary pair. if it comes out good for AUD, it's going to be bad for Euro, and it's going to drop in the direction that we think it's going to. Yeah, of course. You can trade whatever you want. Yeah, they let you trade whatever you want. Nobody restricts that. You know what I mean? It's a nice old wick down, though, let me tell you. But this is where we don't want it to break, is right there. On the hunt, Adam says. North Korean stocks. I don't think you can trade North Korean stocks. I don't even know. I assume they have a stock market. You see he got reelected? I don't know if it was a meme or not. Obviously, because he's a dictator. Euro CHF. Let's take a look. Euro CHF on the hour looks like a buy. Look how many points of resistance you have there. Or support, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4. It reacted the same every time. Every time it got to here, it went up. So, yeah, only contestant was himself. Yeah, I'm sure. Guy's wild. JV Joe, what's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, your Euro CHF chart looks like a buy, probably up to the EMA ribbon, so 5-6 pips. Could come up into it. Certainly is a reversal. No, we're on Euro AUD, yeah. I'll tell you what though, that scalping session this morning was fun. I don't know how many people were in there from that's in here tonight, but that was fun this morning. Just waiting to see. We are in cells. This did go out to the VIP chat. Did go out at 12 o'clock. That's when we got in this trade today. Can you save money and still get reliable phone service? Hate those ads. Certainly rejecting this area. Everything I'm reading is saying that it's going to be good for the Australian dollar, which means it's going to be good for this trade. Yeah, probably. It was at when we did our Session this morning, I think we started the stream at like 9:30. Looks like the hour's flipping bearish. Yeah, hour's rejecting pretty good there. It's a good rejection candle. What do we got? 21 minutes. 21 minutes until we get that news. Euro JPY. Yeah. I think we traded this morning, didn't we, guys? Hold on, let me pull it up. We traded this pullback this morning. Adam, were you in it when we were in the buy too? We were in this buy down here 2 days ago. Oh, it's a lot more than that. Yeah, this is the trading profits for today, guys. That's your trading profits for today. But when we scalped, I'm trying to figure out, did we scalp Euro JPY or was it USD JPY this morning? Oh yeah, we did scalp Euro JPY. This was Euro JPY's profit from today. Yeah, Adam, yesterday we took that. Hold on. Let me see here. Yeah, look. We sent this out yesterday at 8:06 p.m. I sent this out at 8:06 p.m. Buy Euro JPY. Oh, sorry, I gotta move it over on here. Buy Euro JPY with take profits all the way up through here, and that was that massive candle you're talking about. Just drove straight through our TP3 for 50 plus pips. Yeah, we was in that. We were in that. That's why it's showing the profit for today, because it was London session for me, so it was like 1 or 2 a.m., which is still considered today. Oh, it went for 150 something, I believe. And then when we scalped earlier today, we scalped USD JPY. This is where we got in. Can I move sideways? No. And then it dropped off to TP1, and then it dropped off even further to TP2, and that's where we got out for a quick scalp. And this is the Euro AUD signal that we sent out at 12 o'clock. So we did catch that move. No FOMO over here, but we did catch that move. Sweet cherry pie. It's a funny term. I haven't heard that in a long time. Excuse me, guys. How many pips was that, though? Curious. It went for 161.9. And from the buy signal that we got here, it went for 60 pips from the buy signal right there. If you got in it when you got the buy signal down here, it would have went for 92. So that ain't bad. Not a bad day's work. You know what I mean? Full port CPI and bank. E-money? Oh, easy money. Wow, Euro JPY just absolutely took off. And it gave us a buy signal. Huh. This just broke this bullish pennant. It just broke it. That's a buy right there, up to this zone. I'm already in a trade, so I'm not gonna take another trade. But if you guys are looking at this, that's pretty clean right there. I may wait another 15-minute candle to see what it does, but we gonna see. This Euro AUD is dropping though. Nice wick there. Rejection of the EMA ribbon. That's always solid to see. It was still a green close, but big wick down there, which is important to note. Yeah, typically when you see one like this that condenses and it gets smaller candles and smaller candles, it's just going to drop off. Sydney, what's up, man? Twice in one day. What a pleasure. Good to see you, man. Got a haircut today, guys. It was getting real long. Thanks, Jose. What's up, man? How are you? I'm deciding. Good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. It's always important. Just everything I'm reading is saying that it's going to come out strong. But I don't want to leave it up to chance, because we're not chance traders. We have a system. You know what I mean? So, oh, it did. Yeah, it did. That's why you always wait the next candle, guys. That's brutal. Brutal. So, here's what I'm seeing, guys. The AUD has recently been strong, trading above the key level. Ads. All right, so it's been above the key level versus the US dollar by the RBA, which is the Reserve Bank of Australia. And keeping a hawkish bias, hawkish means it's going to be bullish for the currency compared to the major central banks. Forecasts are now seeing upside potential. Standard Chartered projections for AUD for the next 3 months and 12 months to continue upward. Global risk sentiment: if equity sell off or risk aversion rises, the AUD often weakens because it's considered a risk sensitive currency. Short term likely outcomes for tonight, though. It's thinking that AUD is going to move up. Long story short, I don't need to use a bunch of big words to say that everything's pointing towards it moving up. But in summary, bullish basis remains if US data is weak or risk appetite stays intact. Bearish pressure could reappear if US numbers or broader markets. I really should have put Euro AUD. Stable, but lacks strong, fresh catalyst. So the euro doesn't really have a catalyst, like we talked about. News is a catalyst, whereas AUD does have a catalyst. AUD bullish forces are pushing euro AUD down. Most likely near term scenario tonight, neutral to modest downside bias for euro AUD. So everything that we've read is saying that this thing's going down. You know what I mean? Correct. Correct. Yeah, there's definitely certain ways you can, but like I talked about, I've preached it. I don't really trade news. This would be my stop loss if I were to. I don't know. I just don't see it going. What's up, Benny? How you doing? No, this is Euro AUD. This is Euro AUD. Euro AUD is what we're looking at. We have AUD news coming in 8 minutes. Oh, lost connection to your broker. Let's not have that happen right now. There we go. It's back. I'm interested to see what happens. Every news outlet that I've looked at and the sources I've used are Pound Sterling Live, AI Invest, IG Markets, Price On Markets, E8 Markets blog, exchangergates.org.uk, mxc.co, bitcoinworld.co. Yeah, we're in a sell, but we're deciding if we're going to get out of it because there's red folder news. We took this trade at 12 o'clock this afternoon with the intention of being out before that. It's sidetracked for literally since 12. It's sidetracked for the past 7 hours and 15 minutes. But we're only holding 4 pips negative. So we're trying to decide if it's worth it on the hold going into news in 6 minutes. 5 minutes and 10 seconds to be precise. Here's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's why I'm sending close this before 7:30 news for -4 pips. Oh, let me reply all. No, edit is what I meant to do. Alright, I'm closing it. I'm not risking it. Sticking with our rules. But we are going to watch what happens here. So we closed it for a loss of like 4 pips. Yeah. 4 pips. Fine with me. Yeah, much better 4 than 30. Yeah, I just $300 on a $3,800 day is not going to kill me. You know what I mean? We've already made $3,800 today. Bunch of good swings. Not going to risk all of it for a possible news outlet to get a quick, you know. It's going to be a lot of pips when it goes. It might go for 40. But it could go the other way, and that's just not worth the risk to me. 3.7 pips. We got 4 minutes. We're going to watch this news. I'm interested to see what happens with this news. Yeah, it's it tests you, man. It tests you. You just gotta not be a dumbass. And I've done my fair share. Faux Fim, what's going on, man? How are you? Well, thanks, Jose. It will. Shit, when I started trading, guys, I broke a computer. I got that mad. I threw a monitor straight across the room. I had like a $15,000 account, and my dumbass full ported it going into NFP, like the most dramatic news of all. I just ripped this screen and just threw it. I was living with my parents. This was probably 12 years ago. My dad came storming into the room. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was born in New York, so I came from a very New York household. Let me tell you, not the guy you want to piss off. Yeah, ain't that the truth? If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. Yeah, man. I mean, that's the goal, is to be transparent. You know? Being transparent is important, especially with all the BS on the internet these days. Did you guys see that people are really moving to Miami with like 5 or 6 guys and splitting like a 2 bedroom, all pulling their money and then pulling all their money to get like a Lamborghini or something, and they each one gets like 1 day with it and they share it? Fucking wild, man. I guess I just see differently than most of these guys. They just don't care for it. It probably helps that I went to private school, so like I had friends that drove Lamborghinis to school, high school. 1 minute. That stuff doesn't impress me. Your character will impress me. Oh my god. Oh boy. That's a wick for you there, guys. Holy shit. Here's the thing, guys. If that would have went the other way, we would have been kicking ourselves. That's 24 pips. If that went this way, we'd pretty much get taken out. So it was worth the loss of the $300, the 4 pips. Yeah, that's wild. Well, congratulations if you did not get out in time. You're certainly in profit. You're in profit 31 pips. But hey, you know what, guys? We stuck to our rules. We stuck to our rules. You may have gotten lucky this time with this one, but there's going to be an NFP or a CPI that goes the other way on you, and it's going to blow your account. So, valuable lesson to be learned here, as it is just punching us in the absolute face right now. 43 pips. That was $4,300 for me. That would have been. Yeah, probably right around there. Right around where this line is, 166,256. Yeah, stick to the rules regardless. All right, let's look at the pairs that did not get affected by this, because we're not trading any pairs that have AUD tonight in their name. Murphy's Law, you know it. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and delete this so I don't look at it. Sometimes you just got to laugh, guys. Do we have FOMO of missing out on $4,300? I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't. But we're profitable on the day. Did you, I can't believe you traded it, Adele. No, you shouldn't have removed it. You did the right thing. You did the right thing, man. Looks like he was probably asleep. Yeah, Euro AUD dumped. It did exactly what we thought it was gonna do. But we got out before. Check Discord, Adele. Yeah, I tagged VIP. I said close this before 7:30 news. Minus 4 pips. Red folder news, AUD, all in caps. What a drop. What an unexpected plan of events. But is it really? You were pooping. That's all right. Hey, it worked out for you. It worked out for you. I'm glad it worked out for someone in this chat. You know what? It worked out for us too, though, because hindsight, it could have gone the other way, you know? Correct. You're right there. You're right there. Yeah, the laugh is good. It would not be a laugh if it went the other way. I'd be like, oh, man. There's all my profits for the day plus some. Oh my god, these are just insane wicks. 22 pips. I don't understand why GBP NZD had that kind of... Oh, AUD is NZD. Oh yeah. NZD's New Zealand dollar, right? Could be. Yeah, you're right.
Before starting my journey at WGU, I transferred from
Euro GBP looks like it's going to be a sell. So we're going to get rid of this zone right here and draw up our own. So on Euro GBP, yeah, Dell, I don't know if you saw, they said drinks are on you since you stayed in. You're buying. I like the sell. So here we have the break and retest here, guys, right? So it was a support here. It's a resistance here right now. This thing's going to drop and finish off this move to here. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. Oh, yeah, look at the hour. Yeah, we could get in sells here if we want to. Yeah, look at the 4 hour also. Yeah, this thing's going to, like... This is Euro GBP, guys. So, if we were to get in this, it's still got to meet one more of our rules. But if we were to get in this, that's what we're looking at. That is what I would do. Correct, yes. So, because we were in GBP AUD, yeah, there is no better feeling than seeing other people win. So, we were in this sell right here. on GBP AUD. Again, we got out, but GBP was the first pair. So the secondary pair being AUD, if it's good for the secondary pair, the primary pair is going to go down. So that's why we had sells on Euro AUD. That's why it did go the way we wanted. But again, we got out because of our rules. We don't trade red folder news. W community, you're right. What? Aloha, what's up, man? What's going on? What was the one I was looking at? GBP what? Oh, Euro GBP. That's what we were looking at. That's what I like. The volume's not terrible. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. There's your volume right there. That's 7K. It's at 15 on all the major pairs. Between 11 and 15 on all the major pairs. So, not bad. We're looking at possible sells on this Euro GBP chart. Let's see what that 5-minute candle just did. Ooh, love that. Love that on the 5-minute. I think we're going to see minimally right here, but most likely at least a test of down here. Is that really only 15 pips? Wow. Looks like a lot more. We are on... it just broke under that EMA ribbon. That's why I think it's going to fill this to down here. You've got another zone right here. At least that didn't happen. Perfect sell setup on Euro GBP. Is that what you guys are talking about? The one that I'm looking at right now? Yeah, I think so too. I want to see if the 15-minute comes up a little bit to get in at a better price, but based on what I'm seeing here, I like it a lot. And I know we talked about not trading the 15-minute candle going into the hour, but when the hour aligns like that, ooh, man. We're about to get a bearish engulfing. Are you on the the vertical or the horizontal stream? The horizontal one's fine. The vertical one is having some issues. I don't know why. I think it's YouTube. No, yeah, but which YouTube are you on? This way or the full version? No, I would not up my lot size if there's lower volume. No. Alright. Let's see what this new 15 is going to do for us here. The vertical stream's having some issues. I don't know why it says it's buffering. But the horizontal stream's in perfect condition. We're waiting for a bearish FVG to get in this trade. We have all 4 rules here. We've got...
At the University of Arizona Global Campus, we are proud.
It doesn't always have to do with volume. It could be if it's a B broker. It doesn't always have to do with volume, but that certainly plays a part in it. Oh, this is a 10-minute chart. Damn. I was on the wrong chart. Alright, here's our 15-minute candle. We got no fair value gap. They closed and opened in the exact same spot. See this wick? Oops, sorry. This huge long wick. And it opened and closed in the same 2 spots, so we didn't get a fair value gap. But we gonna get a sell. Let me look at the hour. Might just wait on the hour, to be honest with you guys. There you go. I think I'm going to wait for the hour candle, guys. We could scalp it. But I think I'm going to wait for the hour candle, to be quite honest with you. So we'll wait the 14 minutes just to see what happens. But this is really the only chart that I like based off all the charts that we looked at. Where are you based out of? Adam, didn't you say you were in Australia? Or South Africa? Did you try? Because if it's available in Bangladesh, it's got to be available for you. All respect there, Tadell. No disrespect. I'd be surprised if it's... But what country, Adam? I'll check on that for you. Oh, Africa. Right, South Africa. I'm in 0. I'm in 0, Aloha. I'm in 0 trades. Just looking. Analyzing. Yeah, if it says 0 on my P&L right here, that means I'm not in anything. If it shows a number, though, that means I'm in something. I don't know what OZ means. I mean Aussie? That's what I said. I'm not in a trade right now. We're watching Euro GBP though. We're not in anything yet, though. We got 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can trade it there.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana...
I'm going to find out for you right now. I'm looking. Yeah, I'm not reading that whole thing. Hold on. Oh, really? You have... That's insane. Yeah, I see that. I see that. They just say, oh, for a full list, go to right here. Where's the list? That's wild. That's wild, Adam. Well, I think we didn't enter this one yet. Oh, what happened to the music? That's crazy, man. Well, like Miguel said, I guess AAAFX lets you trade at 1 to 1,000 there. Or 1 to 500. They're not. 1 to 2,000? That's a wild one. I've never seen 1 to 2,000. One to 2,000? I might have to open up an account with that. I bet you the spreads are booty cheeks. 1 to 2,000, some crazy stuff. Again, I've traded 1 to 1,000, but 1 to 2,000 is a lot. It's hovering right on where our entry would be. But the 5-minute had a nice little rejection here on the wick. See, I think I would totally scalp this down to here. Like 10, 15 lots. Each pip's like 200 bucks. 150 bucks. Would not be a bad scalp. We got 4 minutes though. I use liquid brokers. This is what I use.
We let Forkful save us time and money with nutritious meals delivered straight to our door.
They're really hitting me hard with the advertisements here because I've been using this stream music so much. Whoever made this stream music's probably solely operating off monetization from me using it. Getting 3-ish hours a day. I think we're gonna get a bearish engulfing on the hour here. Thanks for holding me accountable, guys, with that red folder stuff. I was questioning it for a minute there, but you know what? We did the right thing. We did the right thing. We don't trade red folder news. Even if it was possibly almost $5,000 profit, $4,800. We did the right thing. Bouncing up and down here. Accountability is new. Oh, is good. Yeah, of course it is. It's important. It is definitely important. It is a coin flip. We did our research, and the research can still be wrong. Speculation on currency about news is the same as the weatherman. And that guy's never right, but somehow he gets to keep his job. All right, let's see what this 1 hour candle is going to do for us here. Close bearish engulfing. That's for sure. Government work? No, just the weather, man. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Gotta fill in the gap. Yeah, we're probably gonna take a sell here. Little hammer candle. We'll see. We'll see. "13 seconds. Gotta fill the gap. Holy shit. Fair value gap created. Candle closure under the EMA. We got all our rules here. Let's just see what happens on the smaller time frames here, but looks like a nice sell to me. See what this thing does. I think it's going to come up to retest this, but we'll see. When you have this many wicks, you typically get some more wicks, but that bearish engulfing candle right there is pretty big. You also have to keep in mind you are in between fair value gaps here. It looks like it already got invalidated back here, though. This music? I can fast forward if you want. Fucking funny, Jose. I think we just rejected that FEG right there. I just wanted... I really don't like getting in the right within 1 minute, but that rejection was good. Because the only thing that could happen is we get... it's only 2.6 pips. Yeah, we're getting in. We're getting in sells, guys. This is Euro GBP. Euro GBP sells. Oh, excuse me. Our entry is 0.8722. 0.8722. 0.87220. Our stop loss is up here. I'm going to send this for everybody. Thank you. Appreciate you there. We're in this, guys. I'm going to send this out to the VIP. I'm going to take my time to write it out. I'll take my time and write it out. I know you guys like it like that. I can't. It has to be, unfortunately, it has to be, it has to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Copyright free music. Otherwise, I can't get, it'll take me out of monetization. Then I gotta go try and get in touch with the 87283.87283. their manager and try and get approval to have the music in my stream, and it's a whole big thing. 87194 0.87194. Yeah, some Skinnerd with the top off of the Jeep rolling down the beach. Yeah, I'm not complaining. 87164 0.87164 0.87096. Sent. Should we send this to the freebies? Yeah, no problem, Adele. The vertical stream's not very good. It's pretty blurry. Yeah, send it to the free ones. All right. We'll give them something to look for. Sent. That's 2 signals that they're getting today. Everyone eats tonight. Fair enough. I like to sell a lot. I'm in for 10 lots. Everyone eats. I love it. We are in a trade now. So aloha and everyone that's in here that was asking. We are in a trade now. On the horizontal? Really? My stream health says excellent. It's having issues on the other one for sure. I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's up.
There's the move, guys. It's all right. It's a slow and steady climb there. The take profit on TP1 is like, yeah, nothing. 2.5 pips. Shouldn't have even put that, to be honest with you. Should have just put it down here at that for at least, what, 3.8 pips. Yeah, it's really not a lot. But it's the best movement that we have right now. And like my good friend Miguel says, you take what the markets give you. We've retested that EMA ribbon on the 5-minute 3 times. I think it's just a matter of time now, to be honest with you guys. Yes, sir. You don't have to set it, too, at TP1. Just because I put TP1, TP2, TP3, you don't have to put it at TP1. You could put your take profit at TP3. I think it's going to go there. Is it still buffering there? Let me know if it's still buffering. It shouldn't be. I have had my computer on since 6 a.m. though. Charts up all day. It's trying to move. It's just not really doing anything right now. There we go.
So you want to start a business. You might think you need a team of people.
Come down. Yep. Yeah, that's why we got out of our AUD trade earlier, Joe. You are correct. Now we want to see this just drop off. Liquid Brokers is slightly different from TradingView right now. Slightly different. Yeah, that red folder news was at 7:30. It still ended up coming back down. So after it, we could have taken the sell there. But again. Yeah, you got to give it room to breathe. That's for sure. It went for, still on the retest, it went for 23 pips. I just never know what the market's going to do after those big jumps. That's why I stay away from it. You know what I mean? I don't think there always is, but on this one, there's a slight difference. Like, the chart just looks completely different. Not completely, but... So, like, it shows no wick on Euro GBP on the 15-minute on the previous candle. And then on this one, it shows that there was a baby wick right here on this previous candle. Am I going to watch the FIFA World Cup this summer? Yeah, I'm sure I will. On TV. I'm sure I'll bet on it. You know? Thank you. Yeah, everyone in the world does except for the United States, pretty much. Really? You've seen that much of a discrepancy? But a small body, right? Not like huge bodies with different colors. I've seen that a time or two also. Just like super, super small bodies. Like almost what this candle was just now. See how this 15-minute candle closes. It's fighting hard. .5 of a pip. I don't know why everything looks so much more of a move than it actually is. We're not even trading that big of a move. 15 pips. All right, let's see what we got here. It's very rare that you get a hammer candle and then go upward. So keep that in mind. Very rare that you get a hammer candle and then go up. At least not up very high. No wick. No top wick. Just a shaved head there. On that previous 5-minute candle. We're going to wait this trade out, guys. We're going to wait this trade out. I'm going to put the alerts on. I think it might be a little bit before we see anything. And to be honest with you guys, I am exhausted. I'm going to put my alerts on here. I think everybody should do the same if they're not going to stare at their phone all night. Obviously, I will keep you guys updated, as I always do. But it's still a very solid trade, very promising looking. If anything does change, I'll of course let you know and tag you guys. But I like the way this trade looks. No New York session tomorrow. That was just a special for today. We'll just be doing Asian. We got a great week going. Yeah, no problem, Benny. Good to see you. Thank you guys, as always. You know, Benny, Miguel, JV Joe, Jose, Adam Cross, Jose again, Kiwi, whoever that was. I appreciate all you guys very much. That's going to be it for me, guys. Watch this. We're in cells. We're in cells. I think we're going to finish off this double top M pattern, whatever you want to call it. I think we're going down to here. But as always, we end the stream with some claps. Thank you, guys. We will be back tomorrow. I will send messages in the Discord when we're closing and when we're out. Withdraw your profits. Very smart there. See you guys. Have a good night.